viewers, GlobalShiksha is back with another list. This time we are listing the 10 books that every parent should read to their kids. These books are in the form of stories and questionnaire. Based on the age of your kids, either you can read these books to your kids, or they can read it by themselves and enhance a lot of skills. Here is the list. 1. The Rusty series. Ruskin Bond, the author, is one of India's most loved authors of children's books. This book features the titular character of Rusty, an Anglo-Indian boy who bears close resemblances to the author, when he was a child himself. In this way, it can be considered a semi-autobiographical, semi-fiction work which has been written in lucid English. The stories travel at a slow, laid-back pace and gradually immerse the reader into their mellow universe. You can go for other books by the author too. 2. The Jungle Book. The book lets you meet Mowgli, a precocious young boy who lives in the jungle, with the wolves and the rest of the wild animals. Mowgli is a man-cub raised by the wolf pack of the Seeonee Hills, stranger to man, friend of animals, brother of the wolves. Read the entire tale with great illustrations that binds you and your kids in the awesome storyline. Written by Rudyard Kipling, the book remains one of the most read books. No wonder, we have a number of movies made on this book. 3. The Wai Girl. Moina. The Wai girl who lives in a little tribal village, cannot go to school because she has to tend the goats, collect the firewood, fetch the water and whatnot. But she is so full of questions, and that's why the postmaster calls her the Wai girl. Written by Mahasweta Devi, one of India's foremost writers, this is a delightful story, and her first picture book and the only children's book she has written in English. 4. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. With millions of books sold around the world in 65 editions and 56 languages, Wimpy Kid has turned millions of kids into readers. Based on the adventures of an imaginary character, Greg Heffley, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid has been described as a novel in cartoons. The book is designed as part of reading material for kids, aged between 8 and 12 years. Written by Jeff Kinney, who is an online designer and developer, and is also the creator of the famous Poptropica, a children's virtual world. He was also named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time magazine in the year 2009. 5. We the Children of India. Penned down by former Chief Justice Laila Seth, the book makes the words of the preamble to the Constitution understandable to even the youngest reader. Questions like, what is a democratic republic, why are we secular, what is sovereignty, are answered, believing that it is never too early for young people to learn about the Constitution. The author tackles these concepts and explains them in a manner everyone can grasp and enjoy. We, the Children of India, is an essential reading for every young citizen. 6. Alice in Wonderland. This novel, written by the English author Charles Lutwidge Dodgson, in the pseudonym Lewis Carroll, is one of the most popular novels among the young and the old alike, across the world. Being a conventional Victorian novel, it has stood the test of time as an enduring classic tale. It has all its elements of visual images, fantasy and creative imagination infused within the main story. The story is about a little girl, Alice, who follows a white rabbit down a rabbit hole, and the story ends with her dream. 7. Malgudi Days. The book Malgudi Days is a collection of 32 short stories written by R.K. Narayan in the year 1943. These stories are set in a small beautiful town called Malgudi, in South India. Every story is based on the problems faced by the nation in general, during that era. These stories have been applauded around the world and have been televised twice in the years of 1986 and 2006. 8. National Geographic Kids, Why? Your kids have got a question for you? Well, now you have an answer, that to 1,111 of them, in fact. Want to know why your snot is yellow? Flip to the human body chapter. What's on the inside of a turtle shell? The animal section's got you covered. What's in the deepest part of the ocean? Why doesn't Earth just float off into space? Check, check, and check. With hundreds of topics ranging from silly to serious, the book has got the expert information you need, in a fun and entertaining format that will keep kids digging for answers. 9. Tales of Akbar and Birbal. The Tales of Akbar and Birbal are one of the most famous folk tales of India, popular amongst all age groups and are enjoyed by everyone. These tales unfold the friendly and joyful association between King Akbar and his favorite courtier Birbal, who is known for his wit and wisdom. 10. Tales of Tenaliraman. The book consists of interesting stories about Tenaliraman, the Vikatakavi in the court of King Krishnadeva Raya, during his reign in South India. Each tale in this book reveals some or all faces of Tenali's character, wit, wisdom and fair play. He was the favorite courtier of King Krishnadeva Raya and advised him in matters of the state, along with being a poet by profession. These stories teach valuable morals to children through humorous anecdotes.